Hi, I'm Mrs. Erin Burden. I'm here today to talk to you about segmenting words. Segmenting words means breaking up a word into the sounds that you hear. So there's two things that you need to know first. We have things called phonemes, which are the sounds that you hear. And we also have something called graphemes. And the graphemes are the letters representing each sound you hear. So if we take the word snail, for example, we have the first sound that we hear is S, and that is the phoneme. The grapheme that represents the S is S. So the phoneme is the sound you hear, S, and the grapheme is the letter you see, S. We can use our fist and fingers to segment the words. We can also use a piece of paper and a pen to write down the strokes, and we can also record those individual graphemes, the letters you see, in the boxes. So firstly, if we think about the word snail, let's try and segment it with our fist and fingers. So here's my hand and we're going to stretch it out. So the first sound we hear is S, S. N-A-L, snail. So we've got S-N-A-L, snail. There's 4 individual sounds in the word snail, and so we have 4 fingers representing each sound we hear. For each of those fingers that we have up, though they represent a different set of letters. So in the first one we have S, N, A-I-L, snail. Earlier I also mentioned that we could use a piece of paper and a pen or pencil to record strokes for each sound we hear. So I'm going to demonstrate how you do that now. Here we have the word snail. We'd first segment it. So we'll say it aloud. So we've looked at the word, we say it, snail, then we segment it. S-N-A-L, snail. So each stroke here represents one sound. Another way that you could record the segmented sounds in a word is by using a word strip sheet. These word strip sheets are available on the soundwaveskids.com.au website, and the students in each grade have their own code for logging in, so you can print these ones out for each week. Alternatively, each spelling list is already recorded on individual sheets with the word and then the boxes. So one way we could use the word strip sheet is again to look at the word which you have written down elsewhere. You say it. So the word that we're thinking about still is snail, snail. And then you segment it by writing down the individual sounds. And here we use the graphemes, not strokes. So we would write down S, N, A-L, snail. And there you've actually segmented a word into the individual sounds. This helps students take more notice of the letters that represent each sound in a word. After you've recorded each grapheme representing the phoneme, the sound, in a word, the students would then look at their word and compare it to their list word and see if they've made any mistakes, and then they could attempt to do it again. Again, it's important that they're paying attention to the individual graphemes, the letters that represent each sound. This will help them become better spellers.